Hey.
So where's your
Hey guys. All right, we're a little bit late, but we started. So we went to the markets this morning, and we got some stuff for our Thai cooking class. We just discovered that one of us forgot the galangal, and that's it. Oh, yeah, no, we was going to get some red chilies as well. Do you want to pull this and have a look? You can probably take it off that stand if you want, will that make it easier? So we got all these. We got some snake beans, got some pea eggplants. What are these ones?
These are apple eggplants. They're literally quite firm and crunchy.
You can get these at the markets, the Asian markets. I've never seen them at Coles or anything like that.
No.
But they're really good for these kind of curries. We got basil. We should have got some Thai basil, but I didn't see any. Shallots, turmeric, ginger. Supposed to have some galangal, but
We've got the ginger and the turmeric.
I thought you got it, and you thought I got it, and no one got it.
Yeah.
Chilies you can use green and red chilies, but we're going to make a green curry, so mainly green chilies. Kaffir lime leaves,
Shrimp paste.
Shrimp paste. Where's the? Do you still have the packet for that? I'll show you. So these are roasted shrimp. It smells like. How does it smell?
I hate to say.
Yeah.
Just smells like fermented shrimps.
But it makes the food taste amazing.
Very nice
it's
when
like
it's
that
cooked,
kind
yeah.
of
Umami.
umami, yeah, that
Umami.
flavour taste. Anyway, this is Frank. Frank's joining us today. He's
Hi.
a chef that we used to work way back years ago, many
Before the
times.
war?
Before the war. It was before everything all fell to badness. We got some coconut cream. One of the things about coconut cream with this is don't mix it up, so the fat and the milk separates, and we're going to use the fat
This
and
is
the cream.
this is a good brand because it doesn't have emulsifier, so it separates. You get all the coconut fat on the top, coconut milk on the bottom. So to start with, we need to toast and crack the coconut fat to cook the paste in. So that's pure coconut fat on the top of this.
And it's in foreign language, so you know it's authentic.
Yeah, but it's very important to get the good coconut cream. Don't mix it up before you start because you need the separation of the coconut.
Get the
cream.
really nice ones, and these are really good, and they're the male poi. I think all their stuff is really good. Their curry paste.
Curry pastes are
and
good,
stuff
and
like
their the coconut cream. A lot of the Thai stuff made in Thailand is unadulterated. You know, don't buy Master Foods versions of stuff.
Yeah,
just buy
they taste kind
from
of
the Asian shop.
plasticky, don't they?
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
so
yeah.
what were you gonna say?
Well, a lot of the big companies take the basic Thai product, the curry paste, and just add water to it and repackage it.
More sugar.
Like John
and
West and
plastics.
stuff like that.
So we've got all these ingredients. We're going to make a Thai curry. We're going to use a chicken. There's other meats. There's other proteins. If you want to use tofu, if you're a vegetarian, you can
Use tofu.
do. Well, we could do lamb, beef.
Traditionally, it's chicken,
Yeah.
but you can do tofu. You can deep fry the tofu at the end and just add it right at the end. Don't cook it in the curry.
Yeah. So let's get this going. So we're going to start with the paste. Is that right?
Yep, we're going to smash everything up, and usually use a mortar and pestle, but just for time, we're going to use the.
So normally this is good. We can bash it, we cut it all up. We throw it in here. I find the flavour it is nicer in a mortar and pestle, but it takes a long time. It does work
It's
you
a
out.
different thing. I mean, here you get like an amalgam of flavour.
Yeah, and
Because you're grinding it all together, and it's
Yeah.
like a marriage made in heaven. Whereas
Yeah.
this is more like chopped up.
yeah, just
Doesn't sort of
it doesn't
amalgamate.
really pound the cells in it.
Doesn't
does
pound
it?
them together.
Yeah, yeah.
It sort of
just
chops it up in small bits, but
Yeah.
this makes an amalgam of flavour. Everything's sort of.
So if you're doing it at
together.
home, that is better to do it, and if you got the time. But we're gonna bang
So
it.
let's crack on with all the chopping up to do.
Yeah. Should we put
So I'll put it straight in the blender if you want to set the blender up. Coriander roots.
Hey
So
Joseph.
been washed and scraped.
Yeah, a lot of people throw away the coriander
A lot of
roots.
flavour in the coriander
It's
roots.
really good. You should use it in all the stuff. What else
Turmeric.
have we got? Might need some oil.
A little bit of ginger.
Probably won't need that this year.
So we can get the element on. We can
Yep.
start heating up the coconut cream because that has to be sort of sizzling away. The chilies, these are big chilies, they're not too hot, so we can just leave the seeds in. If you want to make a really hot one, you can add some bird's eye chilies, but these are pretty, got good flavour, also a bit of heat.
We got kids, so try and avoid too
They,
much heat.
they eat spicy food? I can't get my kids to.
I've accidentally forced them to. Got. I bought
Accidentally
these.
forced them. Is that
those-
legal?
Yeah. Oh anyway, so you know those seaweed chips,
Nori chips.
the nori chips. The girls love them. We bought some the other day, and they were on special in the front. I'm like, yeah, right. So we grabbed a couple of packets. We jumped them in the car, and they're like, yo, I want the nori chips. So we smashed them in, and they started. And I started hearing this screaming and crying in the back, and I'm looking at it like, ah! And apparently they were wasabi chili ones.
Oh,
The
wasabi.
three chilies. There was like not only wasabi, they decided to put chili in it as well.
So you've
these-
ruined them for
Oh,
nori
yeah.
chips for the rest of their life now.
And normally we had drink bottles everywhere, but all of them was empty. So I'm like, so we had. I pulled up, went to this 7-Eleven, bought this bottle, a couple of bottles of water. The guy could have sold it to me for $50 a piece, and I would have paid for it. It wouldn't have mattered. And I see them in the car. I go, ah! Yeah, so I don't think they're eating that. Yeah, it's the end of that.
Okay.
But yeah, they do. They get in some of the curries, like when there's a little bit of chili in it. Like, They seem to enjoy it.
So this is like an authentic Thai curry, which is not sweet like you experience in most Thai restaurants. It's slightly bitter, which is a flavour we don't really use much now. And just talking about kids, kids don't like bitter. It's like a survival instinct because poison is bitter. So maybe you won't be eating this one, but yeah, not sweet, not full of carrots, not full of broccoli. Just eggplants, snake beans as vegetables. You can add. Did you get the baby corn?
Yep.
Baby corn, which is also a little bit better, but nothing sweet. No sugar added. Like a red curry is sweet. Maybe red chilies, which are ripe. Green chilies, the same chili, but they're not ripe, so they're not sweet. So do you want to open that? We'll use that as well. Just get the coconut.
That's
cream.
pretty hot.
Is it on?
Yep.
That's all right. We need to heat it up quick and try and separate it. So that's, you can see that's just the milk left in there now. The coconut cream on the top. We want to boil that so that you can sort of see it start to separate. And that's what we cook the paste in. So you might just turn this one down a little bit now. So we just want it to simmer and start to crack. They call it crack, which means that oil is separating from the milks and the coconut solids. Then we cook the paste in that, nice and gentle.
They smell so good. You won't need that.
Extra paste in. There's another bit to this.
Oh. Yeah, you're just gonna.
We should have used mortar and pestle, that would have been quicker. Try and do it without adding water to it.
That's great. Smells amazing.
So what we haven't added is the cumin seed.
Oh yeah,
Toasted cumin.
that was the other thing we forgot to put in there. But oh well.
Well, I did remember, I just forgot to bring. Just a little bit more. Get this coconut cream ball out of the way here. Just gotta be careful you don't burn it before it separates. You can see it's starting to separate now. You can see the oil separating from the coconut fat. And that's really what we're going to cook the paste in. Like that. Smell good? Yeah. I'll probably go a bit more.
The advantage of this is that the blades that I have on this is really, really sharp, but you almost want it to break and pound and bruise.
Well, that's the difference.
which is so much nicer. But it's just chopping it so well, which still is.
I mean,
It's still
you can put it
going
in
to
a
be
water
right.
pestle now and smash it up, but that's
Yeah.
not too bad. So just chuck it in here. You can see how it started to separate now. The fat and because
And a split.
it smells really good.
You ready?
Yep, chuck it in.
Oh, I can't wait until they have that technology of smell cam.
So now we need to get the chicken cut up, and we'll no, we've done all the vegetables. We can cut it up. What just cut up those eggplants before you start them? Oh, you got different boards. That's fine. Yeah.
For that one. So you just want slices for these, hey?
Yeah, just cut in slices. So frying the paste is where most people make the mistake. They don't fry it at all or not much. This is how you get the flavour out of the paste before you start the curry. If you don't fry the paste, you won't get the flavour. If you just boil it, it won't have any really good flavour. So you probably just need like just half of that last one. So it's hard to see with the steam in there, but you chuck that in, and we sort of fry the chicken, then with the paste it gets the flavour through the chicken before you add the rest of the coconut cream. And it finishes cooking the paste in with the chicken as well. Beautiful colour. You can even see that in the steam.
You want these eggplants in quarters?
Yeah, just keep them pretty chunky. I like them quite big because otherwise they get too mushy. And part of the quality of the curry, the characteristic of this curry is crunchy eggplants. I'll throw some Kappa lime leaves in here now as well. We did remember those, didn't we?
That makes such a big difference.
Yeah, fresh Kappa lime. Which you can buy at most markets now, certainly farmers markets and bigger supermarkets.
You can always buy a big packet and then keep them in the freezer.
Freeze
They
them,
keep
yeah.
quite well in the freezer.
Yeah. To get the dried ones.
Yeah, no.
See, that smells good. That smells really good now. What you can also put in this paste is kaffir lime zest, the fruit, you know, that knobbly lime,
Yeah.
grated. Pretty hard to come by those.
You have to have your own tree.
You can occasionally come by at the markets, but it's not a lime you can actually eat. You only use the zest, so they don't sell much in Australia.
So much flavour and smell.
So now we want this to separate a bit more of the paste before we add the rest of the liquid.
Do you want some bamboo shoots in there or later? Or you...
I don't think so. That's just a brand of coconut of green curry that you can buy. It's called Masuri. Comes in a good handy size. Makes about 4 serves. And that's a really good one to buy. If you get John West and Master Foods and the rest of Masuri. Costs about $2. Really good. You got the fish sauce, mate? We'll put that in. You put the fish sauce in now rather than at the end. It cooks out a bit of the fishiness. Just retains that sort of deep saltiness that we want.
Is that enough?
It'll do for a start. We'll adjust it later. Can we turn this up a little bit? So we've got the rest of this coconut well, I guess it's milk now, the last bit. So we'll add that now, and then we might need to, you can also add a little bit of stock. It shouldn't be really thick and creamy, the green curry, it's more
Should be kind
soupy.
of soupy. Chicken stock. No, I don't have any chicken.
No, we don't really do chicken stock today. We'll be alright. So the chicken's nearly cooked now.
Hey, Julie.
Great colour.
We're making a green Thai curry from scratch. Well, Frank is. He's taking kind of the day off today. I like to do this.
You're the director.
I'm going to get more people to come in and help me do these. This is great.
You need a director's chair with one of those loudspeakers. Is that on full now? Or?
Yep.
Maybe so. We've got the rest of the coconut. So there's 1 can. It's very rich, so we can probably add at least another half a can of water to that, or stock.
So maybe you can rinse that out.
Oh, yeah. So you sort of see a little bit of oil starting to form on the top too, which is pretty characteristic of a good green curry.
Smells amazing.
Yeah.
There's such a difference when you make it from scratch like that. Yeah, just so many different things. It's a little bit more
And you
effort,
get the
but it's not
bonus.
that much more. And
Not really, because you can make like 3 times the amount that we made and freeze it. And
yeah, you can put it in
Ice
those
block
little ice
things.
block things. So if you made all the paste, you can do a big batch up, put it in one of those ice blocks, put it in little cubes, freeze it, and you just pop them out, and you just throw them
and
in
use it
and
for
make
other
it
things too. You can chuck some in from fried rice.
Yeah, stir
Or
fry.
you can just blend up chicken and the paste to make little croquettes.
Yeah,
Like Thai fish cakes,
Yeah,
but,
Thai fish
but
cake.
chicken.
Yeah. Fish cakes with chicken. Chicken cakes. Like this.
It's a pity they can't smell it. Eh?
Yeah. That's amazing.
So is that pretty much full now?
Yeah.
Do more coconut.
Water.
Might add the large eggplants now.
Mm-hmm.
You really don't want to overcook the eggplants.
They go really mush.
You want the definition of flavour between eggplants and the curry. If you overcook the eggplants, the flavour of the eggplants goes into the curry, like anything you put into it. So you want to bite into the eggplant, just get that burst of bitterness. So, these don't take long, so we'll just add these towards the end.
Do you want these?
These
cut
are
in half?
amazing. These just burst of bitterness in your mouth. We'll cut these a bit.
They're strong.
These are the snake beans.
Got them at the
Keep
market.
these really big.
They're really good. If you can't get your hands on snake beans, you can just use normal beans.
Normal
isn't
beans,
it?
yeah.
But
Some
these-
people use peas, but peas, no substitute. Peas are sweet. Again, it's not a sweet curry. It's more piquant sort of flavour.
Mm.
If we can use that word, it's early in the morning. Piquant. So this is on peas. So obviously you have it with rice. We don't have rice today.
Did you want to have a closer look? Some herbs. I guess we'll serve it in one of these.
The fish sauce is
Over here.
Yep. Just grab a taste of this thing. Can't know where everything is.
Yeah.
Did you find that whisk?
No, still haven't found that whisk.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a bit of burning fish sauce. Oh, it's got a kick to it.
Yeah.
But you need that. I mean, that's Thai curry. The rule is with eating Thai curry, it's supposed to be 2 parts rice, 1 part curry. I mean, that's like a lot of these Asian things. It's to flavour the cheapest thing, which is rice. So you don't eat it like mum's curry sausages. You know, you've got to
Like a soup.
put rice on the plate and then add the curry. Taste the let that cook for a few minutes. Maybe we'll chuck the beans in. And we'll put the baby eggplants in, the pea eggplants. Really good to get hold of these. The Burleigh Farmers Market usually has them.
Mm-hmm.
One guy has them there. And green, eh?
Looks amazing.
That's full blast. Want to try it?
Yeah.
What do you think? You can put like just a little touch of sugar in it if you want to round all the flavours out. You can put like a little bit of palm sugar or brown sugar in it. What do you think?
It's really good.
Yeah.
We really do need to, like we're a bit short of time, but it would be really good if we got to really cook that paste right out.
Yeah.
Because you do
Yeah.
still taste the separation of it.
Yeah.
But once it all really, it's like bolognese or curries, you know,
Yeah.
it's always nicer the next day where you get that flavour really gets to infuse.
Yeah.
But you
All
do
the
still
flavours
get
get to
all
know each
those flavours in there. It's really cool, really nice.
It's very aromatic. I mean, Thai curry is, as opposed to Indian curry, is more like an infusion. Like an Indian curry, those dry spices like cardamom and anise and all that, they take a long time to get the flavour out. But this is more like making tea. Like it gets to a point of perfect infusion, and then it starts to fade, like tea.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you got to be careful not to overcook it and just get it to that point where it's.
Where it just still has that freshness.
Yeah.
You know, because once you get past that, you do
If
get
you
that
boil the hell out of it,
staleness
people
of
think
it.
I'll cook a curry for a couple of hours. No,
Yeah.
no, this is like.
That works really well if you got the spices, like you say, where the oil is kind of coming out. Where this, I think, once because it's all fresh ingredients, so you overcook it too much, you kind of lose that.
Yeah, freshness. That's looking pretty good now. Are we going to put in this bowl?
Yeah, I reckon. Here's a ladle. And
Let's do it. Bit of lime juice at the end is good, so we've got this lime.
this. You probably want to throw some garnish on there in the end.
Yeah. And it's not just superfluous garnish with this, this really is the aromatic dimension at the end of it, so you throw the basil and fresh coriander.
Oh, so you don't want me to put the butcher's parsley in there?
But you can chop it really, really fine.
And then you sprinkle it around on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wanted to put some balsamic reduction on the plate, so yeah.
Oh yes, we got to do the balsamic reduction on the plate.
Okay, that's looking pretty good.
Yeah. Ready to go? Let's serve this up.
Maybe just a touch more fish sauce. We didn't put the sweet corn in, but
No.
that's alright.
We can
keep
serve
it.
it.
We'll keep it nice and green.
So you're just trying to find that balance of like using fish sauces as salt.
Well, I say that Thai food finds its balance by extremes. So you want to get the right, take to the right sweetness, take to the right heat, to the right sourness, in this case to the right bitterness, and just find that bliss factor. Where that's what makes
Where
you
it all
want to keep
fits
eating it.
together,
It's,
yeah.
it's perfectly balanced.
There's a bit of a trick to it, but you know,
So here we go.
it's fun to keep experimenting.
But this is a really basic one. You can add other veggies, but steer away from sweet things like carrots and stuff.
So McCain's frozen veggies at the end isn't going to...
No.
I think, you know, like for people who are at home and their kid, you know, like they're busy, I can see why they do it and it makes sense. But yeah, this is so much nicer. So you throw in there some...
It's funny, it's just so it infuses a bit before than just bang it on the top. Look at that, it's a nice green curry. Can I throw a bit of basil in there? I mean, coriander.
You want it in
Those
there?
beautiful little eggplants. Look at
On
that.
top?
Yep. Campers put a little bit of lime on the top. But that last bit of herbs that really defines Thai food, that last sort of aromatic, and it hits the heat of the curry and it just goes
That is
right up your nose.
Awesome.
There you go.
Thanks for coming and
It's breakfast.
cooking this up. Yeah.
No, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah. So if you enjoy this, if you've got any questions, ask. If you want to do some cooking classes with us or anything like that, private message me and we can do something from there. But if you have any questions as far as the curry is concerned or anything else, give us a yell. thanks for coming and joining us, and talk to you next time. See ya.
Bye.